Craig Moline back again here, rebuilding my shocks for my 360 sprint car here. Got the shocks sitting in here. They've been sitting here for a little while, trying to get all the air out of them. Just kind of filled up with some oil. You can pretty much use whatever you want. I'm putting 60 weight oil in these shocks here. Okay, we got a rear shock here. We're going to do it the same way as we did the front. We're going to top the oil off here. Top it off a little bit. And we get a green slime out. Everybody has their green slime in a pill bottle. And what we're going to do is we're going to coat this O-ring again, just like we did on the front ones, all the way around. Never can have too much lube. Okay, I'm going to take the shock. Okay, we'll do the cone down. We're going to push this in, and as we push this in, the oil will come out the hole. All the way flush. Okay, and then we're going to push the piston up, and when we do this, you'll see sometimes you'll see a little air bubbles come out of there, which we just did. Set this down on a flat surface. Now we're going to push the floating piston down all the way so it bottoms out onto the shaft or the piston below. It completely bottoms out. We're going to take our screw. We're going to screw that down until it bottoms out onto the floating piston. Sometimes you can't get it all the way down without it turning a little bit, so I like to just use this little ice pick I have here just to put a little pressure on it to stop it from turning, so I can get the screw all the way down. There's screws all the way down. This shock is completely sealed now. It's sealed from the O-ring on the outside of the floating piston, and that screw has a little O-ring also on it. A little motor spray here to get some of the excess oil out of there. Alright, so as I pull this in and out, the floating piston moves up and down with it. Okay. Clean some excess oil out of there. Take your spring, and your spring will clicks right on there. That's on there. So if I put a little pressure on this little thing, it automatically pushes this shock out. No matter where I put it, push it all the way up. It's always a constant rebound. Then you just take your cap, put your cap on, like normal, nice and snug, and then push it in. I will say that's pretty badass, no matter where you put it. Just, 3/4, half, quarter down, really smooth, really smooth. Alright, here I got one of the front shocks. We want to make sure that we're putting all the shocks stroke, and the stroke's going to be from the end of the shock body cavity here to your turnbuckle, and we're going to measure that. Front shock should be 0.74, and then the rears are going to be 0.80. So make sure that deal. Make sure you got a shock shaft pliers work really well. These are 3mm, fit on there really nice. Able to turn it and do whatever you want to do on that. So really handy to have with shock. Well, that's all I have for the rebuild on the shocks, guys. Pretty straightforward, really smooth. Hopefully you guys learned something from there, and hopefully that you can get these on your car here in the near future. I'm Craig Moline with Afx Fabrication. Please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks.